Everywhere I look, I see people playing Hogwarts Legacy, tweeting about Hogwarts Legacy, sharing things about Hogwarts Legacy, and I thought it was time to finally create some AI art for this game to really show what beautiful things MidJourney can do. We're just gonna have fun, try out to create things that we can see in the game and see how it looks. I'm here in MidJourney, and the first thing that I'm just gonna do is /settings. I'm just gonna use the MJ version 4 to get the newest version of MidJourney. Base quality is fine, style matte, regular upscale, so just the normal settings. And then we're gonna do /imagine, and we're just gonna start with Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm curious what MidJourney thinks of this. It's probably gonna be the castle, because Hogwarts in the end is the castle, you know. Maybe if I type video game Hogwarts Legacy, I get something else. So let me just type that while we'll wait for the first one to be ready. Video game Hogwarts Legacy. I see this one is ready. And oh wow, it looks very good actually. This really reminds me of the castle and how it was in the movies. And here we have like a little sign for the castle. But this one's very pretty, and we have the reflection in the lake that's around it. And here we actually have someone walking towards it. I'm gonna upscale this one. It looks very pretty, so I'm curious how it looks when it's upscaled. Okay, now we have the video game Hogwarts Legacy. And now, okay, what it did, it made like kind of a cover of the Hogwarts Legacy. If I ask for video game, then it would assume that I want something from a video game cover maybe. And it doesn't look as much as Hogwarts as this one does, but the first one was really better. And to try something out, I found a very nice tool. This is the MidJourney prompt helper that you can use for all your images and get a lot of inspiration. It shows you what kind of lightnings you can choose, what kind of cameras you want to use. And I have a whole video on this. You can check the link in the description. But I found that it has here some guides and actually for video games. And here you can see that they have some very different style for video games. They have like top down. This is called Isometric style. I really like this kind of art. And then I found this one in the bottom, and I thought this would be cool if we can get the Hogwarts castle like this. And this is from the game 7 Days to Die. So it's like with zombies and it's all broken down. But we can copy the prompt that they have, and we're just gonna delete some parts that we don't need and try it out with the Hogwarts castle. So we continue with the prompt. Instead of an abandoned shop, I'm gonna do Hogwarts castle. And we don't need apocalypse, we don't need tremble down, Paris ruined, damaged. We don't need all this stuff, but we do need isometric view, because that is like the top down that we just saw in this image, like this high square kind of style, isometric style. In style of 7 Days to Die video game, you can keep that one. Digital art, that's good. Hyper detailed, hyper realistic. An Unreal Engine, that's just the style that it uses. AR23, that's the size that we're gonna get, so it's gonna be 2x3. And V4, we don't need to add anymore because MidJourney automatically adds V4 now, so you don't have to type it anymore. So we have like the fantasy style. And then now we're gonna get something totally different that should look like this. I'm very curious. But of course, it's not only the castle itself that's in the game, but you also have the characters. And to get a character, I'm gonna do /imagine. We're just gonna start it off easy. We just want Hogwarts Legacy video game character and teen wizard. Then we should get something that seems like it comes from the game. Okay, the isometric view is finished. Ooh. Yeah, it really made like a real castle. This is not the Hogwarts castle like we know it. I'll try it one more time if we get one that's more closely relatable. And /imagine, Hogwarts castle. Maybe in the style I'm just gonna take some things that it's not too much. Okay, so instead of Hogwarts castle, I did Hogwarts Legacy video game castle. Maybe now it's gonna be more like it. So we have here the Hogwarts Legacy video game character Teen Wizard. And to be honest, yeah, especially this one with the candle in the back, this could be a character from the game, you know? And I think we can make it more fun. Maybe we can give this kid something to do with spells. And /imagine again, and this time we're gonna add in the back casting spells with wand. Now we should get something that's just a bit more interesting than only the portrait. And here we have the Hogwarts Legacy video game castle, isometric view, isometric projection, digital art, hyper detailed. And again, it's not perfect. That's the thing, right? You can keep going, and then in the end you will have one that's kind of resembling. I do like the style, it's just not exactly Hogwarts. But the Hogwarts Legacy video game character Teen Wizard casting spells with wand is ready. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is very nice. Okay, this turned out to be more like a candle. And this, yeah, also very short wand. But it is nice to see, and you really have the pillars in the back and the lightning coming through. It really looks like they are at Hogwarts. And now we used a couple basic prompts, but there are some places where I can get even more inspiration to make different things and really go to the next level. So the first site I want to show is Lexica. Lexica is an amazing place. It uses a different model than MidJourney, but you can get a lot of inspiration here. And when I just scroll down, you see a lot of different styles that are possible to be used. And if you see one that you really like, you can just take that one, copy the prompt, and there's so much to choose from. There's so many different cool things that they have. And after you click in the picture, you can find the prompt in the top. So I'm gonna copy the prompt and you go back to Discord and just /imagine. I'm gonna use again what we had before, the Hogwarts Legacy video game character. And I want to have like a detailed place where they make potions. So like a potion class, hyper detailed and by John Blanche. That's then the style that they used for this prompt. So I'm also gonna use it. So then we have Hogwarts Legacy video game character, detailed potion making class, hyper detailed by John Blanche. And this time it didn't give us, it gave us a character and the potions, but it more made like a information spreadsheet kind of. This is super cool style of potions. It's not exactly what we wanted the same, but it looks very nice. And this happens sometimes when you use Lexica because it's a different model, you don't get exactly the same results. We can try it with another one to see if it's also different. I have this one here that really is a different kind of, a special kind of style. So I can just copy the prompt. The Beatles 3D character cartoon Disney Pixar render. And maybe what is the issue with Hogwarts Legacy, it's a game that's quite new, so MidJourney doesn't know exactly what it is. So we can do Harry Potter style. And let's just try that one, because Harry Potter, it definitely knows. Okay, so this was the style that we wanted, right? The Beatles, very poppy hat kind of thing. And it is, okay, let me put it side by side. It's not the same, but it is pretty similar. And this one actually in the top right really looks like Harry Potter. I really think this could be Harry Potter. Instead of video game landscape, video game Hogwarts Legacy landscape. We had before here some very good characters, right? The Hogwarts Legacy video game character. So I'm gonna paste it in here. Futuristic character design, cinematic lighting, epic fantasy. And I'm very curious how this one comes out. Here we have the ArtStation video game Hogwarts Legacy landscape. And this one is also very good. This one in the bottom right really reminds me of Hogwarts. And it's just like it's painted, in a different style. It's very pretty. It's almost finished. Here we are. Hogwarts Legacy video game character, futuristic, cinematic lighting. On this picture, the people are too old to be the students on the school. But I could imagine this being a badass professor that's giving the greatest classes on the school. I want to try one more thing to really get the nice characters. We do it with /imagine. So I have the male character, Hogwarts Legacy style. And we're gonna add PS5 graphics. So it should really think, okay, PlayStation 5, that's how it should look. I'm gonna press that. And we're making a lot of characters, but I also want to show something from the surrounding. And I want to show like the diner hall in Hogwarts, right? So I will do the Hogwarts diner hall, PS5 graphics. Then we add Unreal Engine, which is a video game engine that really makes it look in a certain style that we want. We're gonna do some atmospheric lighting to make it look nice and really make it come alive. Let's look at that one. And here we have the male character, Hogwarts Legacy style, PS5 graphics. This is really, it looks like it's from a video game, right? A video game character. The jackets are not exactly Hogwarts style, but that's okay. I think here we really got some winners. The Hogwarts dinner hall is ready. And this is cool. Okay, it's too small to really be the Hogwarts dinner hall, right? But you have all the candles, the very long tables going there, the high arches. And on this one, really have the nice light coming in. I think these really came out well. By adding just atmospheric lighting, we really changed how the image looks. And to show something totally different, I found another style that I got from Lexica. So here we have a stylish girl wearing Hogwarts Legacy outfit in a convenience store, oil painting, and then in the style by a couple of people. So I hope this video was a lot of fun and showed you how you can use different prompts in MidJourney. You can recreate whatever you want in whatever style you want, and by changing it a little bit, you can get perfect images. Yeah, this is super cool. It's in a convenience store, and this really gives me the Harry Potter vibes with the tie and this long jacket. Yeah, this is fun to mix it all together, right? I have another video on the tool that shows you all the options that you can use for images. And take a look and you will make crazy art.
If you like this video, there are plenty more AI related content available on my channel. So be sure to check out the rest of my videos here on the right and hit the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date on all things AI.